Hi there. DPR the man, that's who I am. And welcome to the first video to be posted on the heresdathing.com YouTube site. Channel? Is that what they call it? Yeah, channel. I'm old, give me a break. Behind me is the spacious studios of Astopiki Productions, in conjunction with WELBDBJ Radio, that brings you the weekly editions of Here's the Thing, a half-hour radio extravaganza that occurs every Wednesday morning and is there for your entertainment at the website www.heresdathing, heresdathing.com. On the website you'll find links to the latest show. You'll find a link for random reruns. You'll find a link to the Facebook page. You'll find a link to the history of the show and how it came about, what it means. It'll explain Astopiki Productions and WELBDBJ Radio. You'll find a link called The Theory Behind the Show, that being Marshall McLuhan. If you don't know who Marshall McLuhan is, Google him. He died a long time ago. His theories were put forth over 40 years ago. Still on the internet, in force. If you listen to that, you'll know all about where I'm coming from. I brand myself a conservative. This show is live from Lorain, Ohio. I consider myself a red dot in a sea of blue, politically speaking. But when I say conservative, I don't want to be stereotyped. Don't do that. I'm not doing it to you. You don't do it to me. Okay? Alrighty then. There was a knock at the window or the door or someplace along the way over here. This is being done live, and as a matter of fact, it just got dark. So bear with me. I can't help what happens. There's a lot of clouds out today. Let's see if I can't fix that. There we are. We're back. Okay. Where was I? Red dot in a sea of blue, yes. Conservatism. What I believe conservatism to be. I do not believe that conservatism has to do with beltway mannequins or media mannequins. Okay? They're doing it for the entertainment and political value. I'm doing it for fun. I believe that a conservative is a person who has learned something in their life, who knows that the more they know they don't know. I believe that a person my age has something to offer to everyone. You young people out there, take note of this, please. Never in my life do I consider a person to be stupid unless they're stupid by choice. That means that you young people who are being filled with the crap that our educational institutions are spewing out on politics and other issues should take heed of my warning. The reason you're in school is to learn the mechanics of whatever it is you probably want to do for the rest of your life. To take advantage of the talents on loan from God, to quote another radio host, so that you can do something with your life, make yourself a better person. Achieve personal excellence. Do you realize that if you achieve personal excellence, you're making everyone around you a better person? You don't have to worry about the social values, if you want to call it that the left wing or the colleges try to teach you. That's not important. What's important is you improve yourself. You take advantage of all that you are and can be. That is conservatism. Honor the Constitution of the United States of America. It's been in existence for over 200 years and it still works. Read it if you have to. Okay? I'm not going to go any further into that simply because this isn't a show. If you want to know what I'm thinking, if you want to know about those subjects the way I look at them, listen to the show every week and you'll know what I'm talking about. Why am I out here? What is the purpose of my existence on this particular video and on my website? Well, I'll tell you why. because I worked from the time I was 16 until the time I was 63. April 30th, 2013, I retired. Well, May 1st to be technical. Walked out the door of my place of employment for the last time. In that process, I found something out. I found out that if you're not a liberal when you're in high school and college, then you have no heart. If you're not a conservative by the time you've grown older, you have no brain. Again, remember my definition of conservative. In today's world, it's lost in the shuffle. Listen to the theory behind the show on my website, and you'll know what I mean by lost in the shuffle. So clear your head for a second and think about this. Okay? The reason that I believe that the young people today need to be warned about things isn't because they're stupid, it's because they haven't lived it yet. They're going to. All their lives they've been hearing, when you get older, you'll know what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? When you get older, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? So, here's what I need you to do. After hearing this video, seeing this video, I'm sorry, I'm so used to being on strictly audio. After seeing this video, I want you to go to the website, I want you to press a button, and I want you to listen. Because here's what it is, all right? You can think I'm right. You can think I'm wrong. You can call me Ray. You can call me Ray J. But you don't want to call me a liberal. Let's get back to the subject. You can think I'm a blithering idiot. You can think I'm a clown. I don't care what you think. Because I'm a conservative. And I realize that you have the right to think what you want to think, just as I do. You have the right to state your beliefs, just as I do. So what you'll do is you'll go to that show, you'll listen to that show, you'll contact the show either via the heresdathing.com Facebook page, the YouTube channel, or HDT 2010 at roadrunner.com, and you'll tell me what you think. You'll never be wrong. You may not be right. I will never dishonor your opinion. I will never say that you're an idiot. I will never say that you should not have told me whatever it is you had to say. But hopefully, I'll give you some more food for thought. If I disagree with you, you might see why. If I agree with you, you might see why. My point is to make people think. So I do topics on my show about crazy things like communication devices and how we're all latched to them. Politics. Yeah, politics. Obamacare. The whole concept of liberalism versus conservatism, Republicans versus Democrats, politicians in general, from the viewpoint of a person who just plain wants to live his life. That's all I've ever wanted to do. That's all I ever want to do. Live my life. I am not a politician. I am not a professional broadcaster. I am not a person who goes out and makes speeches or pushes any major causes in general. I simply want to live my life. I want to have the ability to go through too much information and come up with what means something, look between the lines to get the truth, go somewhere from the far end of the spectrum on the left to the far end of the spectrum on the right, and come up with answers that actually make sense. I have a degree in communication from Cleveland State University. I do know how to talk. I do know how to put ideas together. I do know what's being done to us and how we can possibly avoid having it done to us. So, I put it to you. To you. There it is. To you. Alright? Gotta find the camera here. I'll get used to this, just like everything else. I put this to you. I say to you, go to heresdathing.com. Check it out. Give me some feedback. let's get something rolling here. I'm not making a dime on this. I spend very little on it, except my time, my knowledge, and my energy, which have an ultimate, exponentially large value to me. Okay? If I can make you think about one thing, okay, I'll even go so far as to say, if I can make you think that I'm a complete idiot, then I've made you think, and I've accomplished my objective. If you listen to the show every week knowing that you're going to hate it, then I've accomplished my objective. If you listen to the show every week knowing that you're going to walk away from it with something different, some different special way of looking at something, then I've really accomplished my objective. And the only way I'm going to know that is, oh, the lights came back on. The sun is out. Okay. You're going to find out that you, too, can be a part of Here's the Thing. So, I leave you with a thank you for watching this. Be aware that there are going to be more videos on this channel. I've got one in mind right now, which I'm not going to reveal any details about because I think it's something a little bit different. I just have to get up my, shall we say, talents to put it together. So please, everybody, as I say at the end of every show, have a good day, have a good week, have a good life, and get with me next week for the next edition of Here's the Thing.